when you sit down to write your book, ask yourself, or your story or whatever it is, ask yourself, what are the 6 facts we must know about the world or the current situation to make the story work? And give you an example. If you wanted to write a story about an American soldier who had been captured by the Taliban in Afghanistan and he's going to escape, all we need to know is there is a war, he's been captured, he's got to get away. Those are the minimum things. We don't need to know that dinosaurs died to create oil, which America needs, which is why America went to war and was dominating that area, which is why 9/11 happened, which is why then we're in Afghanistan. Okay? You know, you can open the story with die infidel American pig, and you know, you pretty much, that says it all right there. You know, and it works. And you know, in that line, you know, if your story, you decide you don't want to set it in Afghanistan, you want to set it in Germany during World War II, you adjust that line. You know, so it's but you have to identify those facts and then make sure that we know those facts. Right. Okay, so you're identifying how that world works. We don't need to know about all the rest of the stuff unless it's important. Okay, and trust me, if you're writing any story, I mean, if you reduce each one of those 6 facts to 1 sentence, and you're, say, writing a novel, you've got the first 25,000 words just to layer those puppies in. And if you can't hide 6 sentences in the first 25,000 words, you are not trying. You just are not trying.
Just for clarity, you're using 6 as a roundabout number, right? You don't mean
no,
like
no, pretty much just 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you can pretty much reduce any world down to 6 facts you have to know.
Okay.
And if you can't, you're not focused enough on your story. To your point, sure, you could decide that it's 8 or you could decide that it's 4. Okay. For me, 6 seems to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But the point is, you got to pick a number and work toward that number. You know, because when it gets to be unmanageable, and this is really I remember I was at a convention. It was a World Fantasy Convention, I think, and we're on a panel. It was about world building, and the author to my left, I've forgotten his name. He was an older gentleman from England, and he had spent 12 or 25 years designing his world. I just had reams and reams. Oh, you just knew everything about the world. And the way he described it, his wife one day finally said to him, "Will you just write the damn novel?" And so you can get too far into your world. And look, we're writers, okay? We find all of this stuff utterly fascinating, okay? But we also have to remember, for readers, less is more. You know, if you tell them everything, they've got no reason to go on reading. No. So, you know, just give them just enough and save some for other stories.